Taylor was taken emergency C-section at 35 weeks. She had chromosome 14q deletion syndrome, which is very rare.
We didn't know whether she was going to make it or not.
Cal stopped breathing, his heart stopped beating. We watched them literally bring him back to life.
Brady was diagnosed with leukemia.
I was like, how did I get this?
JJ was born at 25 weeks, 1 pound, 12 ounces. This is our second pregnancy, and we lost a baby a year ago. And I was so afraid to lose him.
I had a bunch of weird bruises, but I thought it was just playful me running around wrestling with my brother.
When Maria was diagnosed, we thought everything was going real well in our life, and just one day a cold becomes leukemia.
Caleb was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia at 17 months old.
The biggest feeling of shock when you find out your son's diagnosed with cancer.
It took us about 4.5 years to get pregnant. They put in 4 embryos and all 4 took. So we had a high-risk pregnancy from the beginning.
I've had sickle cell anemia since birth. It's like a sharp stabbing pain.
I was expecting triplets, and I knew going into it that the babies would likely end up in the NICU unit because they would probably be born prematurely.
We found out that 2 of the babies had died, and so we had 2 left to try and keep alive.
She heard Amanda first, but when Aaron was born, she didn't make any sound.
I was pretty scared when Aaron was born.
My dad's hand was about as big as Aaron's head. It was actually probably bigger than my head. I couldn't believe how small I was.
Can I listen to your heart now? All you have to do is breathe like this. Aha! I've got the best job in the world.
We experienced incredible teamwork with the staff at Memorial.
You have to be great to take care of children because there's so little room for error.
Where we stand out is that we include the family as an integral part of the team.
Everybody kept us in the loop. They said this is what's going on.
It felt more like family than like a doctor-patient relationship.
I didn't want all the good. I wanted all the facts.
They talked with us about options, what we should do. They didn't just administer care and move on.
The service is excellent. I love the way that the nurses and the doctors treat me.
When I first started, I had Dr. Morrison.
Dr. Morrison had a warmth, and she talked to us and she explained things with clarity and detail.
The parents are looking for you to tell them what they need to do, what can they do, what can they contribute to make their child better.
We have a great team of over 70 nurses with vast experience from new grads all the way to 30, 35 years of nursing.
You sound awesome.
Nurse Kathy says awesome a lot.
I'd say that's awesome.
My job is an awesome job.
And we made up this game that whenever she said awesome, I would have to get $1.
That's awesome.
And last week she said it 5 times, so I got $5.
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
I've been here long enough now that I get to see these kids as artists, engineers, doctors, as they have grown up.
The children of today are the adults of tomorrow.
Many of those kids wouldn't even have survived. That's as good as it gets. We cannot give the best care to children who live 100 or 150 miles away, and nobody else can either.
Most of the children we serve are in families that can't afford to pick up and go to Chicago.
Packing a suitcase and moving off to a distant city is so difficult on parents.
There is no reason why anybody should have to travel to receive care for their child.
What you need is help right here, help that you can have by traveling 5 or 10 minutes.
We have world-class technology. We have world-class people. We do not have world-class facilities. We need a world-class facility. And when we get that, we'll get even more outstanding clinicians and nurses to come be a part of this team.
I hope the community really understands what a great resource and a unique resource a children's hospital is.
Everybody in this community who has a family should want to see Memorial Children's Hospital succeed.
It's in the right place, but it needs to grow.
If we want to make sure that we have the kinds of services available to our children that they deserve, then we all have to step up and make that happen. We can't rely on someone else to do it.
I can't think of a more thoughtful gift than to invest in the next generation of children.
Everybody can contribute because this touches hearts.
The mission of the Memorial Children's Hospital coincides with the Kelly Cares Foundation pillars of health, education, and community. This is why Brian and I support this campaign.
If you can afford to give to Memorial Children's Hospital, it's going to make a world of a difference.
I can't think of any one thing you can do as an act of faith than to get behind this campaign for Memorial Hospital.
If they wanted to see where their funds are going, my kid would be right front and center. Memorial saved my life.
Memorial saved our son's life. I don't know what we would have done without him.
We're very happy, very healthy. When I grow up, it's between a firefighter and a pediatric hematology oncology doctor.
The triplets are 7 now, and they have thrived.
These doctors work miracles every day.
Memorial Children's Hospital really does bring hope to me.
We smile because we're so blessed that we have it right here in our backyard.
We want to build it so we can fit more kids in to save more lives.
We live here, we want our hospital here too.
Please help us build our children's hospital.
Join us.
Be a part of this team.
We need you.
Our community deserves the best for our kids.
Please give.
Every gift matters.
Make a difference.
Join us.
This will transform our community.
Please help us. Give what you can.
Let them know you care.
Make your commitment to our children.
Thank you for helping build Memorial Children's Hospital.
Thanks for helping all of us kids. Thank you.
Thank you.